Hello and welcome back to the channel. This is Stockholm Gunnar back with another match reaction video. My stream ended about 10 minutes ago, and what I witnessed was unbelievable. Arsenal lost 2-0 to Bournemouth in a away game. 2-0, 2-0. Bournemouth dominated this game and they created a lot of chances, and two of those times they took their chances and they scored 2 goals against us. This was a game that I was thinking it should be an easy win for Arsenal. They should go over there, take the 3 points, get back home and be on top of the table for the night. But that was not the case. Bournemouth came out with a very good game plan, and they stuck to their game plan. They defended very well, and they had a lot of possession. I have to say. And Arsenal did not play at all. Did not play the game at all. Significant attack. And of our players was sent out. William Saliba in a situation where he pulled down Evan Nilsson, who was through to goal, and that was a very, very soft challenge on him, but he went down and William Saliba got the red card for that. But that does not excuse Arsenal to lose this game, because you cannot come to a game thinking that you will play with 3 very similar players in that midfield, almost like CDMs, and all those 3 players. I'm talking about Thomas Partey, Declan Rice, and Mourinho. They are very similar players, and not a single one of them was a creative playmaker, and that was the downfall of Arteta's arrogance to come to a game without a creative midfielder and thinking that he would win. That is disrespect to teams like Bournemouth, and they showed you why you cannot take them lightly. And you cannot do that. You cannot simply do that at all. How will this affect us? Well, it definitely affects us, because I think that will have a profound effect on our title ambitions. Liverpool and Man City are playing tomorrow, and they're probably going to win. And we lost points here today. No points gained at all. Bournemouth played very well. They had a lot of possession, and they played around us, and they had 5 midfielders in that central half of the field, and they pressed us. Every time they pressed us, they managed to get the ball back, hit us on counter-attacks, and then when that did not work, they would just play around us, and ultimately that made them score 2 goals. The first goal was a beautiful goal from Christie. It was a corner. It was a short corner that was flicked further, and then Christie hit it with his left foot, and it went into the right corner of the goal. The second one, Evan Nilsson went through on goal. Raya brought him down, and then that's when they got the penalty, and Justin Kluivert punished us by scoring the penalty, and it was 2-0 right there. This is not what a Champions level team supposed to be performing at. It is not. And it was an arrogance from Arteta to think that he can play Mourinho, Thomas Partey, and Declan Rice in that midfield and get something out of this game. You have to have a creative midfielder in amongst those players. You have to. He rolled the dice, and it did not go his way. Well, basically, the way they are playing currently, they definitely going to stay up, and they are better than a lot of teams such as Southampton, Leicester, and so on. And I think they have a great chance of actually staying up very much. Last tactic was spot on. It was, whereas Arteta's tactics was not. It was not on. I mean, at times in the second half, when I looked at him, he looked like he was clueless. He waited so long. The game was 1-0 in the 70th minute, and he should have made a substitution right there. Bring in the likes of Naroriri, Gabriel Jesus, and stick Trossard in that number 10 role and have a go at the Bournemouth. He didn't. He waited until they scored the second goal in the 80th minutes, and then he brings on the likes of Naroriri and Gabriel Jesus, which is way too late for them to have an impact on the game. It really is horrible. It was a horrible show from Arsenal. It was a horrible show from Arsenal. And I was saying at the beginning of my stream that this should be a game where Arsenal just goes over there and smashes Bournemouth to pieces and take the 3 points and get back to London and just chill out. Very, very, very arrogant of us to do and to say so. And Bournemouth showed us why the Premier League is a difficult league. Any team in the Premier League could fight and give you a very, very good match against you if you're not careful. Up next, we have Shakhtar, and we will see what will happen there. And I hope Arteta has learned his lesson from this game. I really do hope so, because you cannot have Mourinho, Declan Rice, and Thomas Partey in that midfield. They are way too similar players, and you cannot go without a creative midfielder. You cannot. You just simply cannot. I have to stress that point out. It was annoying. But I hope that we go to Shakhtar and get 3 points there. And then next week it will be Liverpool. And boy, if we play like we played today, we are going to be. That is my reaction to the match. And for you guys who's new to my stream, to my content, just make sure that you subscribe to the channel if you feel like doing so, and smash that like for the video. Much appreciated. Have a nice one. Peace out.